Hey Chris, we're about to have our third little bubby. I have a 3.5-year-old and a 2-year-old who I want to put in the same bedroom so that we can have a room for our little baby, just space-wise. Do you have any tips or tricks for putting kids together? Introducing a third baby, obviously that's going to disrupt our routine a little bit, or a lot. Any tips or tricks about that would be amazing.
Hi, Lena. Well, it's great news that number 3 is coming along. So the question that is most commonly asked is your question, like, do I put 2 children together, and if so, how? So the first thing I do is, it's a great age. So you've got a 2-year-old and you've got a 3.5-year-old. Your 2-year-old might be still in a cot, and that shouldn't make any difference. And I would actually sit down and involve them in the process. So say we're making, a new bedroom for the big kids because the baby will need a nursery, and get them involved. So placing the cot in there, bringing the bed in there, and then almost doing exactly your normal routine. But the trick to it is the 2-year-old needs to go to bed half an hour before the 3.5-year-old. So, for instance, your 2-year-old might be going to bed, say, at 7 o'clock. You get them all comfortable, got them into that sleep, and then you're going to do your story time with your 3-year-old, maybe in another room, in the lounge room, or maybe on your bed, and then going to teach that 3-year-old to just creep in quietly and hop into bed. They often find comfort with each other. You'll hear them chattering in the morning. So I think 2 children in a room is really going to work out well for you. And when that third little baby comes along, is to not put too big an expectation on anybody. So not saying things like, the baby bought you a present. This baby's just another member of the family coming home, and I'd make it as comfortable and as natural as possible. So if they come to the hospital and you're feeding, you ask them to come over and watch you feed this new baby. Having some pictures of you feeding them might help. Mummy fed you when you were a baby. When you get home, having the baby around for a couple of days might also help them adjust to the baby being part of the family because of those really frequent feeds. Everyone's adjusting to that. You're a little bit tired. They're getting used to mummy's time being taken away a little bit. But once a few days have settled down, I would suggest that maybe a couple of times in the day when the little ones are around, that the baby maybe go and sleep in another room, and they get that time back with you between the feeds. It's just some cuddle time, some reading some books to them. And I think the biggest thing is take it slowly. Don't rush things. Don't have too high an expectation. It takes up to 6 weeks to adjust a new baby into a family. So best of luck and congratulations.